Hey, Henry.
William, it's good to hear your voice again. How have you been?
It's been a bit stressful, to be honest, but just busy with the new animatronic project. It's going really well, and I'm excited to finally open up my own restaurant.
I see. Well, we've had a pretty good run with Freddy Fazbear's Pizza so far. It's been doing really well.
Yeah, I've heard. I'm actually a bit jealous, to be honest. I really want my place to be as successful, if not more successful, than Freddy's.
I'm sure it will be, William. You've put a lot of work into this.
Thanks. I really hope so.
That's great to hear. I'm sure it'll be a success, but I wanted to talk with you about something important.
Sure. What is it?
I've been reading about some incidences at other restaurants where animatronics have been malfunctioning and causing harm to visitors. I want to make sure that our establishments are safe for everyone who comes through our doors. And especially yours, too.
I understand your concerns. Rest assured I'm being extremely careful with the programming and engineering of the animatronics. Safety is my top priority.
I still want you to take your time with the project. Rushing things could lead to mistakes.
I promise I won't rush anything. I want this restaurant to be just as perfect as you do. But I do need to move quickly if we're going to open in time.
I know, but please keep safety in mind, above all else. I don't want any accidents or injuries to happen.
I understand, Henry. You can trust me to handle everything properly. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, that's all for now. Just keep me updated on the progress of the project. Okay?
Will do, Henry. Talk to you soon.
Take care, William.
Hello there, I'm Wathel Brokey, the CEO of Fazbear Entertainment, and welcome to Fredbear's Family Diner, the job of your dreams. Or so I hope. Because many things are currently happening, and I can't personally be present everywhere, I leave you these pre-recorded messages to cover any questions you may have and respond to any incidents that may occur during your night shift adventure. You might be asking yourself, Wathel, just how difficult is this job? What was in that phone book of a contract I just signed today? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to earn some money? That's right, dough, moolah, greenbacks, all for just sitting and waiting in a well-protected room with a comfortable office chair and a cup of coffee. It's much better than sitting around and not being able to pay your bills, isn't it? And hey, we're not cheap here at Fazbear Entertainment. We'll pay you a cool $110 per week, which I know is a lot, so just don't go and spend all of it on something frivolous, like you usually do. We value and take care of all our staff, and I want to inform you that our equipment here is very damn expensive. It's top-of-the-line stuff, and we've had our fair share of knuckleheads trying to break in at night. So you better keep those peepers peeled and glued to that monitor on your desk. Don't you dare smudge it up, or you'll be cleaning it with your own toothbrush. If anything happens to our property, then it is your responsibility. Your job here is very important, and if you can finish this week without any problems, you'll be rewarded with a voucher for some of our delicious pizzas. Trust me, it's worth it. Alright, listen up, kid. My advice to you is simple. Don't go wandering around unless you have to. If you see something or someone trying to break in, then it's time to take action. But until then, just sit tight and don't touch anything you don't need to. If anything goes wrong, we'll know exactly who to blame.
Hey, William. How's the progress with the new location coming?
Hey, Henry. Everything's going well. The animatronics are on track, and I'm confident about meeting our opening date.
That's good to hear. However, I need to emphasize that safety is our top priority. And we can't afford any mistakes. Pressure to meet the deadline might cause you to rush things.
I understand your concern, but rest assured that safety is always my top priority. I know what I'm doing, and I won't take any unnecessary risks.
I hope so, but I've been hearing some worries from others that your methods of work could lead to some problems. They're also worried that your recent divorce might affect your judgment.
My personal life has nothing to do with my work. As for my methods, they have always worked in the past and will work now. I have everything under control.
I see. Just remember that I'm here to support you and the company. If you need any help or advice, don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you for your offer, but I've got it covered. I'll keep you updated on the progress.
Please do. And keep in mind that safety comes first. We don't want any injuries or accidents.
Of course, Henry. Talk to you soon.
Take care, William.
Hello, it's Waffle Brokey here, and welcome to your second night on the job. You seem to have everything under control, don't you? That's what I like to see, someone who can handle themselves. I'll keep it short and only tell you what is absolutely necessary. The main two animatronics also have a second functionality that'll blow your mind. You can actually wear them like a costume. Now, I know what you're thinking. Waffle, that sounds like the greatest thing ever. But hold your horses for a second. These newer models aren't quite perfected yet. They've got a bit of well, let's call it a design flaw. You see, if you're not careful, it could crush your chest, and you'll bleed out until the dawn. Trust me, it's not a pretty picture. We had an incident with one of our employees not too long ago. Poor guy ended up on a hospital bed with his legs crushed. It's tragic, but informative. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't try it out if you're feeling brave, but just know that if something goes wrong, it's on you. Actually, don't even touch them. We're not taking any responsibility here. So if we find you the next morning, dead inside of one of our mascots, don't come crying to us. You were informed, and we are clean. Yeah. True. Anyway, a new mascot was added to the cast recently, and not just any mascot, mind you. This one's special. Made solely by one of the founders himself, Henry Emily. Now, I don't know much about it, but what I do know is that it's been causing some trouble. So much so that we had to lock it up in your office. But don't worry, we've got a prize corner set up there, and it's a win-win situation for all of us, right? Just make sure you keep an eye on that little bugger and put it back in its place if it tries to wander off. We don't want a repeat of that old tale where a puppet crept into a sleeping man's mouth, do we now? Well, listen, kid, don't worry. We'll get through this. We always do. Just keep an eye on those animatronics and stay out of trouble. And remember, I'm always here for you. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some shut-eye. Talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.
are you doing today?
Hello, Henry. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How about yourself?
I'm doing alright. I wanted to touch base with you about something. I heard that some of the employees saw a preview of the new animatronics design, and they were a bit concerned that they looked a little too scary and robotic. What were your thoughts on that?
Well, I can understand why they might think that. But I assure you the final project will be much more child-friendly. The employees only saw a work in progress, and we're still fine-tuning the details.
I hope you're right, William. We don't need any negative experiences from our young guests.
As I mentioned before, I've been studying child psychology to ensure that the animatronics create a positive and safe experience. I'm confident that we'll achieve that goal. I believe my robots will be the best around.
Alright then. I trust your expertise in this area. On a personal note, how are you holding up with the divorce proceedings?
It's been a difficult time, Henry. I won't lie about that. But I'm doing my best to keep my focus on my work and my children. They're the most important thing to me.
So is Charlotte for me. She's my only family. I just want you to remember that it's okay for you to take some time to yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Don't forget to take a break and recharge.
Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate your concern. I'll try to take care of myself as well, and my work, too.
No problem, William. We'll talk again soon. Take care.
You too, Henry.
Greetings, my dear employee. Congratulations on making it to night 3. The simple fact that you're here listening to me means that you've made a glorious contribution to Fazbear Entertainment. On behalf of the founders and myself as the CEO of the company, I want to thank you for your participation and dedication to this job. We hope that we can count on you for another week of your excellent service. Unless you've got some big dreams you're chasing after. So, tell me, have you seen anything weird the past couple of nights? You know, I want to know every little detail going on in this fine establishment. But if you didn't report nothing this morning, I'll assume everything's all good. Speaking of which, have you ever wondered how this place operates during the day? Despite all the rumors and investigations, it's actually pretty great. I mean, I was taking a stroll around here earlier and saw some kids jumping into the ball pit and having a blast. They even pretended it was a time machine. Kids these days. Huh. I tell you, sometimes those kids have more imagination in their pinkies than most adults have in their whole bodies. It's a shame we lose that spark as we get older. But hey, that's what Fazbear Entertainment is all about. Bringing a little magic back into our lives, right? And you're a crucial part of making that happen. So keep up the good work. Actually, I have a little something for you in case you're interested in earning an additional $20. We're recording some lines for the instruction tapes regarding the spring lock technology, and I think you'd be perfect for the job. You got a great voice, kid. All you have to do is read some text into a recording machine, and I'll make sure you're compensated for your time. You don't gotta learn nothing fancy, just be the voice on the tapes. We want to send them to every pizzeria that uses new spring lock costumes. How cool is that? Alright, you'll meet our new assistant. Her name is Karen. She's going to tell you exactly what to do. Great then. Keep up the good work and keep on keeping on. Until next time, stay safe and don't forget to check those cameras. I'll talk to you soon.
Hello, William. How are things going with the new restaurant?
Busy, but we're on track for a successful opening tomorrow.
Glad to hear it. And have you taken all the necessary safety measures?
Of course, I don't need anyone telling me how to run my business. And those employees who think otherwise can find work elsewhere.
Understood. And what about your family? How's everyone doing?
Elizabeth has been with me at work for the past few days. But as for Michael and Evan, they've been influenced by their mother's lies. Michael is too busy being a typical rebellious teenager, and Evan is just a young child who doesn't understand the situation. Frankly, I'd rather keep my distance from them for the time being. They're at home at the moment.
I see. Have you tried to have a conversation with your wife about this?
It's not worth the effort. She's always been self-centered, doesn't care about the family's well-being. She's even had the audacity to call me a hypocrite. But let's not focus on that right now. Let's talk about the restaurant, shall we?
Sure, but don't forget about your family. They're important too.
I don't need you to remind me of that. I know it's important. Now, if there's nothing else, I have work to do.
Actually, I just wanted to say that I worry about you. I hope the restaurant's success will make you happy.
Thank you for your concern. I appreciate it, but I have no time for your pity. I'll talk to you soon.
Greetings, Night Guard. Congratulations on making it to Night 4. I must say, I'm impressed with your work so far. You're doing a fine job, and I'm proud of you. My neck. Feels like it's been bitten in half and twisted like a pretzel. I slept like a rock last night, but I woke up feeling like I got hit by a truck. I had this weird dream where I was half robot, half human, and let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. My legs were replaced with rusty old scrap metal, and I was clunking around like some kind of junkyard Frankenstein. Can you imagine me like that? Talk about a nightmare. Anyway, enough about my weird dreams. Now, I must confess, I forgot to mention something earlier. We have some new robot prototypes in the building that we just introduced yesterday. My apologies for not mentioning this earlier, but you handled the situation like a pro, and no damage was done. Kudos to you. Now, those robots are brand spanking new. They haven't even had their first oil change yet. They require some more work before they're ready for prime time. And to be honest, they're giving me the heebie-jeebies, especially that new bunny one. But, on the bright side, that bunny's new hide-and-seek function is going to be a hit with the kids. Just make sure it doesn't start seeking you out, too. But I'm confident you'll handle it. You seem like a tough cookie. Alright, so stick to the standard procedures and keep those robots out. Oh, by the way, I'm glad you participated in this morning's voice recording session for the tapes. You sounded fantastic. Who knows, maybe I'll need you again for any updates. Now, hold on a moment, I'm being interrupted. What's up, Karen?
There's this document that just arrived.
What?
It's better for you to look at it.
A notice document about the closure of all our restaurants due to investigations regarding one of the founders being convicted of a crime.
Yes.
Including Fredbear's family.
Yes.
That's outrageous! Alright, I understand. Now, please return to whatever you are doing. Thanks for bringing the note, Karen. Karen. She's always trying to bring down the company. But let me assure you, we have nothing to hide and nothing to fear. Fazbear Entertainment is as clean as a whistle, and that founder is as innocent as a newborn baby. Trust me on this one, kid. I apologize for that interruption. It is unpleasant news, but don't let it get you down. The closure of the restaurants won't mess with your work schedule, so you're good to go. Keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be just fine. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you keep hearing strange noises or distorted voices, It's probably just our new Fredbear roaming around. You know how these things go, always causing trouble. We're working on fixing its music box, which is also supposed to make them talk, but in the meantime, just remember to keep that door shut if it gets too close to your office. Alrighty then, keep up the good work, and I'll get you on the flip side.
I said, look behind you.
calling to express my condolences. I can't even imagine what you're feeling right now.
Thank you, Henry. Without a doubt, this is a tragedy.
I'm sorry, William. If there's anything I can do...
It's too late for that. It's too late for everything.
I know. I've lost people too. I know what it feels like to feel that the world is coming to an end.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it's like to lose a child. You have a perfect life. Your happy family. You don't know anything. You don't know how I feel right now.
I'm sorry, William. I just...
Enough! Enough! You can't even imagine what's happening to me right now.
I understand that you're going through a difficult time, William, but please don't do anything rash. It won't solve anything.
You're right, Henry. It won't solve anything. But I'm not interested in solving anything. I'm interested in revenge.
What do you mean?
You have it all, don't you, Henry? A happy family, a fulfilling life, and yet, fate strikes without warning.
William, I know. I'm truly sorry about what happened. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, there's nothing you or anyone can do. But there are things that must be done.
What things, William?
That's not for you to worry about, Henry. Just remember this. Every action has a consequence, and some consequences are more dire than others.
I just finished checking the CCTV camera footage, and everything seems to be in order. You're doing great so far, but I need you to stay alert. We can't let anything go wrong, especially now. Now listen, I know things have been a bit strange lately. The building and the other restaurants are closed, and the police are still investigating the disappearance of around 6 children. It's a serious matter, and we're doing everything we can to help the authorities. Yet for some reason, police seem to think we're covering up evidence. Well, let me tell you something. That's not possible unless someone from our company is involved. And I can assure you we're not involved in any way. For Christ's sake, one of those children belongs to one of the founders of this place. The poor kid disappeared about a month ago, and it breaks my heart to think about it. We will get to the bottom of this, though. Whoever's behind these incidents will pay if something bad happened to those kids, and for the damage they've done to our company's reputation. You can count on that. In the meantime, keep up the good work. Check on those animatronics and let's finish this week strong. And when this is all over, mark my words, we'll take this company to new heights. We'll have entire malls dedicated to our lovable characters. The future's looking bright, my friend. Anyway, I gotta run to the cinema to catch Electric Eel 2, The Slithering. Love the first one, you know. Alright, good luck tonight, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.
calling to express my condolences. I can't even imagine what you're feeling right now.
Hello? Hey, good job, Night 5. Keep a close eye on things tonight, okay? I just finished checking the CCTV camera footage and everything seems to be in order. You're doing great so far, but I need you to stay alert. We can't let anything go wrong, especially now. Now listen, I know things have been a bit strange lately. The building and the other restaurants are closed, and the police are still investigating the disappearance of around 6 children. It's a serious matter, and we're doing everything we can to help the authorities. Yet for some reason, police seem to think we're covering up evidence. But let me tell you something, that's not possible unless someone from our company is involved. And I can assure you we're not involved in any way. For Christ's sake, one of those children belongs to one of the founders of this place. The poor kid disappeared about a month ago. It breaks my heart to think about it. We will get to the bottom of this, though. Whoever is behind these incidents will pay if something bad happened to those kids, and for the damage they've done to our company's reputation. You can count on that. In the meantime, keep up the good work. Check on those animatronics and let's finish this week strong. And when this is all over, mark my words, we'll take this company to new heights. We'll have entire malls dedicated to our lovable characters. The future's looking bright, my friend. Anyway, I gotta run to the cinema to catch Electric Eel 2, The Slithering. Love the first one, you know. Alright, good luck tonight, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.
Without a doubt, this is a tragedy.
I'm
has been many years since the incident that changed everything. I have done unforgivable things since then. The missing children, it was all my doing. But do not mistake my confidence for remorse, for I am not sorry. My animatronics were always meant to be more than mere entertainers. They were created to wield fear, to evoke terror, and bring forth the ultimate consequence, death. Oh, Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth. She failed to listen to me, and she became the unfortunate victim of a programming error, a mere flaw in my creation. But I could not bear the burden of responsibility, for that would tarnish my flawless image. Instead, I pushed the blame away onto others, for I could not admit fault. And then there was Charlotte, Henry's daughter. I could not bear to see him bask in all his happiness and receive all the credit for our work. My jealousy consumed me, and I had to take matters into my own hands. Do not think for a moment that I fear the consequences of my actions. I am not guilty, not in my mind. I meticulously crafted the evidence to make it appear as though Henry was the one responsible, for I had bigger plans in mind. Plans that require my full attention and dedication. I have built a new place for my new creations, a place that will instill wonder and fear into the heart of all who bear witness. And soon, I will reveal what is coming next.
Hello? Is this thing even working? Oh, yes. Hello. It's Waffle Brogy here. Listen, I have bad news here. There was a terrible accident with one of our employees at another pizzeria. It was that damn yellow suit based on spring lock technology. It's caused some real trouble. We've made the decision to stop using the costumes altogether. One more incident like this, and our business is ruined. Now listen carefully. I need you to meet me in the morning after your shift. We'll record new instruction tapes to send out to the other restaurants that have these costumes, and I'll explain exactly what you need to do. Again, simple as last time. You know what? I have a theory that someone may be sabotaging the functionality of these costumes on purpose. It's a real shame, too. They used to be one of our biggest draws. But we'll get to the bottom of this. Whoever's responsible will be held accountable. But enough about that. Let's talk about you. Congratulations on making it to night 6. You're a real pro now. I'm impressed. I've got your payment ready and waiting for you. Meet me in the morning and we'll settle up. Until then, keep an eye on those animatronics. You never know what they might do. Especially now. Good luck, and I'll see you soon. Hello? Is this thing even working? Oh, yes. Hello. It's Waffle Brogy here. Listen, I have bad news here. There was a terrible accident with one of our employees at another pizzeria. It was that damn yellow suit based on spring lock technology. It's caused some real trouble. We've made the decision to stop using the costumes altogether. One more incident like this, and our business is ruined. Now listen carefully. I need you to meet me in the morning after your shift. We'll record new instruction tapes to send out to the other restaurants that have these costumes, and I'll explain exactly what you need to do. Again, simple as last time. You know, Hello? Is this thing even working? Oh, yes. Hello. It's Waffle Brogy here. Listen, I have bad news here. There was a terrible accident with one of our employees at another pizzeria. It was that damn yellow suit based on spring lock technology. It's caused some real trouble. We've made the decision to stop using the costumes altogether. One more incident like this, and our business is ruined. Now listen carefully. I need you to meet me in the morning after your shift. We'll record new instruction tapes to send out to the other restaurants that have these costumes, and I'll explain exactly what you need to do. Again, simple as last time. You know what? I have a theory that someone may be sabotaging the functionality of these costumes on purpose. It's a real shame, too. They used to be one of our biggest draws. But we'll get to the bottom of this. Whoever's responsible will be held accountable. But enough about that. Let's talk about you. Congratulations on making it to night 6. You're a real pro now. I'm impressed. I've got your payment ready and waiting for you. Meet me in the morning and we'll settle up. Until then, keep an eye on those animatronics. You never know what they might do. especially now. Good luck, and I'll see you soon. Hello? Is this thing even working? Oh, yes. Hello. It's Waffle Brogy here. Listen, I have bad news here. There was a terrible accident with one of our employees at another pizzeria. It was that damn yellow suit based on spring lock technology. It's caused some real trouble. We've made the decision to stop using the costumes altogether. One more incident like this, and our business is ruined. Now listen carefully. I need you to meet me in the morning after your shift. We'll record new instruction tapes to send out to the other restaurants that have these costumes, and I'll explain exactly what you need to do. Again, simple as last time. You know what? I have a theory that someone may be sabotaging the functionality of these costumes on purpose. It's a real shame, too. They used to be one of our biggest draws. But we'll get to the bottom of this. Whoever's responsible will be held accountable. But enough about that. Let's talk about you. Congratulations on making it to night 6. You're a real pro now. I'm impressed. I've got your payment ready and waiting for you. Meet me in the morning and we'll settle up. Until then, keep an eye on those animatronics. You never know what they might do. Especially now. Good luck, and I'll see you soon.
hello? Is this thing even working? Oh, yes, hello. It's Waffle Brokey here. Listen, I have bad news here. There was a terrible accident with one of our employees at another